In 2009, Frank and I set up this company, started this company in the Venus MedTech. We are thinking we will have a vision of becoming a global leader in structural heart disease, especially on the valve technology.
The interventional heart valve was in its early stage. We identified its great potential, so we decided with our over 40 years of medical device experiences, this is a very promising venture.
Till now, I think we are aiming to becoming a global leader in heart valve, transcatheter heart valve company.
Innovation at Venus MedTech, my sense is something that's been driving them along, and they're willing to invest significant amounts of resources back into evolving their systems, to developing the next generation platforms to treat aortic, pulmonary, mitral valve disease, and other structural heart issues that physicians are being faced with.
They developed and invented and innovated technology for patients that did not have really an option at all except open heart surgery.
It's been a very gratifying partnership as we're creating a community around finding better ways to treat these patients.
Venus MedTech valve portfolio is wide. They cover the aortic valve, the mitral, the pulmonic, and the tricuspid.
For the fact that we have 4 heart valves sitting within our heart, the muscle of our heart, and having therapies and awareness to address and approach all of that.
So when you have a company that caters for all 4 valves, as a physician, as a clinician, it makes my life easy because then I can deal with one company to manage all my patients.
Some patients need relatively small valves to be implanted. Some patients need very large or irregular shaped. Venus MedTech has then looked at that disease process and in collaboration with many of my colleagues in the pediatric cardiology world, and came up with a series of possibilities, series of technology to address that.
As a physician, it's extremely important for me to get my patients the best technology available, and that comes only through collaboration with a company like Venus MedTech.
It's been a privilege to partner with colleagues in industry like at Venus MedTech in bringing these clinical trials to the forefront, not just enrolling patients, but looking to answer questions that physicians as a field need to get answers to better treat their patients.
So ideas translate into real products. So when we had ideas, we contact the company, they pay attention to this, and we go very quickly to the bench lab and start innovating with the engineers, and shortly after that we can go to the animal lab that enabled us to do research and test these products.
And I truly believe that the Venus is the right partner for those physicians who really have a free mind and want to improve outcomes by applying innovation in the daily practice.
This process, Venus MedTech has it down to a science. The innovation is the core.
As of today, we have filed over 800 patents. The IP actually goes with the market plan we're trying to launch. So before we are planning the launch of the product in certain regions, we want to make sure that the IP is well protected over there. So we extended our IP globally into the major markets such as North America, Europe, and some part of the southeastern countries. Of course, China, that's the main market as well.
For actually over a decade, we've all seen and watched as Venus has brought some of the early stages of transcatheter therapies for structural heart disease through the pipeline. Venus MedTech has had truly a pipeline of innovation as they continue to evolve their technologies, as well as branch into other areas, be it tricuspid or mitral valve disease.
They need competition. So now we're coming.
Innovation, innovation, innovation. So we have to keep the innovation as our top priority. Our vision for next 5 to 10 years, Venus MedTech plan to continue growing its portfolio and address the unmet needs of the medical communities working closely with leading physicians and have the urgency to bring the product into the market.